Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. We pillage, we
Yo,
plunder, we rifle and loot. Drink up me heart, yo ho. We kidnap, ravage, and don't give a hoot. Drink up me heart, yo ho. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. And that, my friends, is a little hint of the movie we're going to do a commentary on. Unless you
yeah,
read the
very
title.
subtle hint.
Unless you read the title already, so spoilers.
Yeah,
Yes, folks, we are here. I am JID123.
and I'm Nero Cole.
And this is the Imperial Holonet doing the first of the many Pirates of the Caribbean films, which gave Jack, I forget, which,
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. I don't know why I was going to say Jack Black. Wrong guy.
Jack Black.
I don't know. Well, Jack is in the name somewhere in this.
Yeah, I know, I can say
Um, to give Johnny Depp a big boost in his career for a little bit before it kind of went down again.
Yeah, and this, as some people will say, he basically did a lot of movies with roles like this. The famous staple for his
Career.
career for the longest time, and that kind of became a detriment to his career. Not really killing his career, but it became a big critique from a lot of people for the longest time.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory might have killed his career.
Yeah, I'd like to see him do something more akin to what he was, something more drama like one of his earlier films, like What's Eating Gilbert Grape. That's a fantastic movie that he's on.
But we're not here to talk about Johnny Depp's career too much. We're here to talk about Pirates. Pirates of the Caribbean, based on the famous Disney ride from Disneyland, famously known as the last ride Walt Disney himself was worked on personally. This movie came out in the early 2000s
Yes,
and is probably the most successful movie based on a Disney ride ever because The Haunted Mansion did not do well with Eddie Murphy.
and I would argue that the this is probably the most successful live action film they've produced.
But Disney's produced?
Yeah.
I don't know, I saw Jungle Book. That was pretty
No, I
decent.
mean this is probably one of the first live action films that has been widely successful because I don't
Mary
remember many.
Poppins. Mary Poppins.
Yeah, I forget, but
Bread Nuts and Broomsticks.
yeah.
Roger Rabbit, which is technically co-production with Warner Brothers, I think.
But most people seem to know this movie, and that shows because this movie got a lot of sequels and is getting a fifth movie in 2017.
And this is probably the best one.
Yes, which we'll get into the critiques of that a little later.
It's too
So
long.
this is the long haul, folks. This is about a 2.5 hour long movie. So get some popcorn, get a soda,
Go
and
to the
sit down with us.
bathroom.
Go to the bathroom before you even attempt to watch this with us.
Pause this movie and go to the bathroom. I did. And I
I
bought.
did too.
Don't drink a lot of water or soda.
Yes.
Okay, and let us begin. Go to your Netflix, go to your DVD players, go to your streamers, go for your whatever you're using.
To note, we are using Netflix for this, just to let y'all know.
Right, so get to zero timestamp 0000000 and press play right about. Cole, do you have your finger on the button?
I'm set.
Press it play now. And we see the little sparks.
See Sparks, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl.
Very atmospheric music. I should have watched this
Yes.
beforehand, but this is always on TV, so it's not like I'm.
Yeah, I've seen this a bunch of times, so I know what I'm getting into when I talk about this. Now I have to. Now this is something I have to touch upon. How old is Norrington here? Because in later on, it's very. He looks to be about the same age, which is a little jarring for me.
Who?
Norrington, the guy that Elizabeth was about to marry.
Oh, the Admiral. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, speaking of which, she's singing this famous, iconic song.
yeah,
Of course, you gotta add that in there somehow.
yeah.
Uh,
What do you think of? But don't you think that Norrington's age is a little weird?
yeah, but I jot that down too. This is ye old English, where it doesn't matter how old you are, as long as they have good enough money.
That's true. This is and here we see the first start of Gibbs.
I love Gibbs. He's my
I
favorite
do
character.
too. Gibbs is great.
He's my favorite character. And there's the governor, played by... Shoot, I know his name because I... Jonathan Price, thank you.
Yes. And Norrington is from somewhere. I just can't remember who plays him.
Right.
And of course, we'll see Keira Knightley here as Elizabeth Swann.
See, I'm glad you know these actors' names. I don't. Like I forget who plays Barbosa.
Oh, you don't know who plays Barbosa?
No, all I know is that he was in. All I know he was in Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, Gregory Rush. He's a really good actor.
See, they brought him back. They got a really good Johnny Depp impersonator.
Yeah, the Will Turner's hit or miss.
I thought it was Orlando Bloom, though.
Was it Orlando Bloom?
It sounded just like him.
Sounds a lot better. And of course, get some intrigue with the umbrella just floating along. Oh, that's a really cool shot, by the way.
That's a good. This has some good shots. I like the atmosphere.
Yeah, this is to note one thing. This is a really competently made film. Whether or not you think the other films are, you can at least, you can at least appreciate the production value of this film.
Mm-hmm. It's very slow pace too. Very good pace.
Yeah, it does have a very good pace. I always love watching people trying to work ships like this. It's very interesting because you don't see this kind of stuff very much anymore.
Because we have technology.
Yep. And of course, our introduction to Will Turner.
Young Will Turner.
And that's a really cool shot too.
The ship, the poor ship is burning down. I wonder. I bet piracy was a big deal back in these days.
Yes.
It still kind of is. So.
Well, there's no proof of that. See, that's how every pirate movie starts. There's no proof of that.
There's no proof of anything anymore.
Yes, we're pretty pessimistic in this video, I'm sorry to say, people. I want you to accompany the boy. You totally won't be having any relations with him later, but that's exactly why I told you to accompany him.
Because you believe in celibacy.
Well, this is gonna be a great video.
Yes, don't fall in love with the boy your age.
Yes.
Instead, fall in love with the somehow old yet still perfectly okay to marry in the future admiral.
Yep. Will Turner. I always remember him saying that. That's the only line we get from the boy. I feel bad for that actor. I wish he had gotten more to say.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, you're right.
Here's the cool medallion.
Yeah, that's a really neat design for a medallion.
How come she didn't turn into a skeleton if she touched it?
That is a good question. Which this movie has flaws, and we'll get into them and we'll point them out. Maybe it's explained later, but I'm not sure. Oh, this is the first time we see the Black Pearl.
This was the mutiny, which would come back in the second film almost retroactively.
Yeah. And there it is. How does the physics of a boat work like that if there are holes in the sails?
I have no idea.
If anybody would explain that to me in the comments, please let me know. If it's a case of magic, and there's Keira Knightley.
She lost her freckles when she grew up.
Indeed. Did all cabinets have these hidden contraptions, or did she have that made specifically for that?
She's rich, so I could see that happening.
That's true. To bring up a point to what you said earlier, maybe the reason why she didn't turn into a skeleton is because maybe she did not steal it from the chest directly.
Maybe, but Jack. Oh wait, maybe because Jack.
Jack took it from the chest directly.
Oh, okay.
When he turned into a skeleton.
She was. No, wait, no, she was. I was gonna say I don't remember her in the Kingdom Hearts version of the game, but no, wait, yes, she was. Never mind. Ooh, that's a good look of the island, Caribbean island.
Yes, really brilliant. Sorry about the phone ringing, folks.
Or Caribbean, as other people pronounce it.
Port Royal.
Pretty.
Is it ever actually referred to as Port Royal in this movie?
I don't think it is. Maybe that's just...
I know it is in the second one. the ceremony. Had to
Well,
know it.
the glory days of the British Empire.
Yeah.
Ugh. I would hate to be a
Ooh,
I would hate to be a
that,
woman in the old well actually in the old days. Especially if
for
you have to
many
wear that.
reasons. Yeah,
That's
well,
the
there's many reasons why, but
actually I would hate to be anything in the old days. Everything looks uncomfortable.
yes. Also, the wigs are very unfortunate. Will's the only one who has some sort of fashion. Now, this is kind of hilarious, where he just pulls and breaks it. Yeah, put it in your pocket.
No, put it in the trash can.
It's. I wish we see Orlando Bloom in more stuff. It's really sad that we don't see him very often these days.
Well, he had his big moment in the sun as Legolas, so and in the pirate movies.
Yeah, that's true. And he was in Black Hawk Down.
Oh yeah, we forget that.
Also, I really I hate to keep going back to Kingdom Hearts. I really hate that we don't bring Will's blacksmith part into his character in Kingdom Hearts.
You know, that's the only reason Kingdom Hearts 2 is PG-13.
Yeah.
And it's only because Barbossa takes a swig.
Yeah, and we see all that stuff go down the bones of his body, even though it's more
Not that scary.
no, it's a lot scarier here than it is in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, this movie was kind of scary when I was little. Not anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, this movie isn't really scary anymore. This is rated PG-13, correct?
Well, there is drinking and rum and
And Barbosa does say pleasurable company, but he also says that in 2.
well, there's a lot of indications of what's going on.
Yeah. And of course, we set up the romantic, the whatever you call it, between these two, the romance between these two. There we go. And of course, we get to see our main character. I also like how the music cues in here. And here we are, people, folks.
Here's our star.
This
Jack.
is
What are your thoughts of Jack Sparrow?
Oh, I love the character. I like parts of what they did with him in the later sequels. I am one of those people. I watched the second movie again not too long ago and hated it.
Yeah, I don't like the second movie. Oh, this is funny.
Yeah, this,
I can't help but love a person who thinks they're big even though they're not.
yes.
He's just a pathetic pirate.
Oh, also in him signaling, "Pirates, ye be warned," or whatever that sign says.
Yeah. Show respect. Show respect.
Pirates, ye be warned. That was right. I love his mannerisms too.
I heard he ad-libbed a lot of this.
I can imagine that. Great shots here. We'll talk about some things a little later about what I'm surprised they can get away with.
Oh, this is a good scene.
This is a great shot where the thing just steps onto the dock.
Yeah, and there goes his boat. Gotta love that swagger.
And this is where we get this. Yes. Hold up, oh. Love how I love that turn. I could just talk about his mannerisms throughout the whole movie.
There's some implications here with that young African American boy.
Yes. Which I'm glad we did not get. I'm glad they didn't go too far into that, because that probably would have made this movie turn rated, whatever it would have made it. Probably R.
Well, you know, with the 1700s, we had to keep the empire running. We had to keep.
Yeah. How hot do you think it is right there?
I bet it's scorching.
I would hate to be wearing that dress.
This island makes me think of my Tropico game. Well, it's the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah, that is true. I wonder how many times these people had to practice for this.
Maybe they got actual troops. There's a lot of reenactments, of like ancient of old British colonialism.
Yeah, so they may have gotten authentic people to do it. Well, authentic as you can get. And she's about to pass out, which is set up for later. Oh, and here we have these two idiots.
They came back in the third film and became
Yeah,
pirates.
they come back in the second too.
They have a character arc
Yep.
in the trilogy.
If I see one, I shall inform you immediately.
I'm surprised we have two of these guys, like two for the British and two for the pirates.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice for this movie.
And
Maybe
yet, and the one with the pirate duo are the ones more explored.
yes, these two. You could almost make the argument that these two are not needed, and I can see that being the case because they are kind of just there for the sake of being there.
I just realized something.
What?
I realized just how shallow the Kingdom Hearts level is. Since look at all the characters that are missing.
Yes, it is. Yes, that's part of the reason why I don't think that world works at all. And as you probably heard me and Joel already talk about that game already, I don't want to keep harping on it, but it's hard not to because this version is just so.
Well, that level is just you have to pass it in order to continue the game. It's a vital level. Uh-oh. Cole, can you hear me? And we...
Sorry. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, we're back. Like I was saying, it's such a vital level. You have to pass it.
Yes. And of course, these people are talking about these two are talking about the Black Pearl, and I love how he just...
I never realized they were talking about the Black Pearl for years until I figured it
I
out.
did either, and this is one of those movies that you see as you're a kid, and then you go back later and appreciate it a lot more.
Or hate it more.
I appreciated it a lot more. I hate it a lot. I hated the second one a lot more when I went back and watched it.
I'm one of the few people who likes the third one.
I do like the third one too. We'll do commentaries on those movies eventually.
I did see you for a birthday party, so maybe that's why. More fun memories than
I gotta point this out. When he confesses everything here, this seems a little too clean cut. It's my intention to commandeer and all yada yada yada. And then the guy's like, I said no lies. And the guy's like, I think he might be telling the truth. If you're telling the truth, he wouldn't have told us. See?
They're pinky and
Unless he knew you.
No, they're not even enough for that.
They don't have much knowledge to them, do they?
Nope.
It's very strange, and of course we get the... Also, I have to ask, would falling from that height into the water kill you?
High chances of yes. But you didn't hit the rock, so...
Well, that's true. I guess if you hit the water, it would hurt. I guess it would hurt. It's like Jack said in Titanic. It would hurt.
I don't think it's high enough for you to die midair.
Well, that's...
Because when you're falling from a high place, you actually do die before you hit the ground.
Well, what about skydiving?
No, I mean free falling. Like, kind of death.
Well, maybe you die from the shock.
Maybe.
I can't breathe. I'm a bit nervous myself. There's some good comedy thrown out. Weaved in. Oh, that's very close. And then they made...
So here's a question. Why does Jack save her? Like, where are you like...
that is a good question.
Is it just maybe he just does have a good heart after all?
I guess it's to make him seem at least somewhat sympathetic. See, he even says, will you be saving them? So I guess he has some sort of heart.
He likes women, I guess. Maybe he was...
I guess.
Loves women, Mom likes to say. Yep. Did you ever see the Force film?
Yes, I didn't care for that when I saw it.
Yes, that was okay.
I thought it was okay too. That's the highest I would give it. Now, here's a question, and this is something I don't know that's ever tacked upon. What is the significance of that medallion creating that aftershock? What does that do?
I didn't notice it created an aftershock.
Well, when it things, it creates a ripple in the water.
Maybe it's like a signal. I don't know, like a signal to the I don't know. It's magic. I mean, clearly it is magic because it curses you.
Well, yeah, clearly there is magic. It just seems like it seems like a needless effect. Maybe it's it the it may have been to add something in the production and change the weather. I guess maybe that's part of it.
Maybe.
Smart man. Cut off. What is that called?
Take out the
Corset.
corset. You know, yeah, I'm
Alex?
always mad. I'm always surprised by these movies, just how much, maybe not slots the right word, but just how much potential for like this deep pirate lore there is.
Yes. Which the other movies kind of go into, but is a little.
I
I
mean,
don't know if I call it inconsistent. It's a little. It's not fully thought out.
to be fair, there technically is pirate lore.
Yeah.
I mean, Davy Jones' Locker, Blackbeard.
Yeah.
Except here they say there's outright magic
Yes.
and a sea goddess.
Indeed. Brandon the Pirate, and that comes into play later on. That comes into play in the second movie.
Right.
Such Jack Sparrow, isn't it? And of course, here's the
Cap-
infamous one, Captain Jack Sparrow. It's your ship, Captain. I'm in the market as told you it was. Don't. Man, these people are slow.
Yep. There's the magic compass, which
Yeah, you're right. Magic things in it, and some of it are more consistent than others.
yeah.
And I have expected it to be made of wood.
Well, Thor's sword was made of wood.
Yeah, that's true.
Found the islands.
But you have heard of me. That's a great line. Oh, and Elizabeth's gonna regret she ever did this.
No, because in the end, she kind of saves the day. Kind of saves the.
Well, it'd be interesting to say if she ever did regret saving him, and that's something the other movies never really go into.
She has an interesting arc, I think. She goes
Yes,
from
she
the
does.
governor's daughter to pirate king
Yeah. Who'd
to.
ever thought we'd get this character to that? Like, I liked her arc and especially her stuff with Southang.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting that guy's name plays Southang. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Low would know. Number was like, enjoy it while you can.
Mm-hmm.
Easy on the goods, darling.
Yikes.
Sixpence of love. I saved your life. You saved mine. We're square. And sadly, he gets caught. Spoilers.
Run. And
Now
here,
this is where, huh?
this is some good effect. These are some good stunts.
Yes.
Ooh,
Like I said, the production value is something to be appreciated here.
for a movie of the early 2000s.
Yeah. It even feels like a real modern made movie. Woo!
He,
Oh, I have to ask John, did you ever read any of the young Jack Sparrow books?
nope.
I had one or two of them, but I never read them. I
What?
thought about reading, but that's the point.
were,
Oh, there's where it looks like from the game. That's the actual.
were there ever games of this besides Kingdom Hearts?
Yes, there were.
I thought there were.
There was the Lego one. There was the PS. Was it PS2 or PS3? I can't remember. There was the World's End one that had both the Dead Man's Chest and at World's End has a game. That's those. Now, do you think it's a little convenient that he winds up in Will's blacksmith shop?
Maybe.
I can see some people making that argument, but it works well enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
A drunk blacksmith.
Always taking down the blacksmith. No respect. No respect, I tell you.
No, this makes Commodore's. This makes Norrington's line of "You got to be the worst pirate I've ever heard of" sound almost. He can escape, but he can't get irons off. Then again, ooh. Now this is smart.
There we go. Oh dear.
I'd love to know the how this kind of blacksmith. I should have paid more attention to when I was in history class in elementary school for blacksmith, even though they probably didn't go into detail with that.
They taught you about blacksmithing in school? They didn't teach me that.
They didn't. That'd be something I'd like to know about. This is smart. Not where I left.
Yep.
And here is the first great fight, as there are many.
Don't touch the hat.
Don't touch the hat. It's like don't touch the butt.
But the hat's more important.
Yes. You seem familiar. Have I threatened you before? And of course, that's set up for later. Ooh. And of course, we see them exchanging some words. I wish we had gotten Will also as a party member. Wouldn't it be cool if we got 2 party members?
I thought he was a party member.
No, he wasn't.
Oh. Then yeah, that would have been a good idea. That's weird.
Because if they ever do another sequel, if they ever do another world for
Well, they have 2 sequels left to go with that world.
well, 3
Technically, yeah.
and technically 4, but very good. No, I stop again. This is some good footwork.
Ta.
Ta. And of course, this is smart.
Missed
Now this is hilarious.
it by that much.
That is a wonderful trick. It is a wonderful trip between me and my way out.
I think you realize that Captain Jack Sparrow is quite harmless if you think about it. I mean, sure, he could probably kill you, but still.
Yeah.
But if you're smarter than him, then you can easily win.
If you use your brain enough. Well, then again, that's not entirely true because if he's actually, that's debatable to figure out his
I'll
level
say
of
this:
knowledge.
Captain Jack Sparrow can outwit Sora, but that's easy to do.
Yes.
Especially by the time you get to
practiced
Kingdom Hearts 2.
See, if he practiced, I love this. You need to find yourself a girl.
Hey, I know that feeling.
I know that feeling too. And here are some good lines. Is it you already found one? Ooh. Some good old threats.
So I'm confused of how some of this deduction comes about.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Don't you think like the deduction's a little too easy?
What do you mean deduction?
Deduction, figuring out stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the lore?
No, like how Jack finds out that he practices 3 hours a day to impress a girl.
Well, Will tells him.
Oh.
I do. I have to practice. I have to practice with him 3 hours a day. Ooh. I'd get up there if I were you. This is choreography.
Yep.
It's a little more practical than the other movies are, sadly.
The other movies just go over the top with their fights.
Yeah, and that's kind of the issues with the later movies is that they get really over the top.
No, I used to remember seeing the toy of the when Jack was in the wheel and the two pirates are fighting on top of it.
Yeah, me too.
That's like the iconic moment of that scene of that movie.
You cheated, pirate.
Yeah.
I love this line too when he won't get out of the way and he said this shot was not meant for you.
You know
That's a great.
that's actually a good that's actually a good build up there setup for
Yes, it is.
Chekhov's
It,
gun literally.
yeah, it's really it's a good setup and a good structure. It's a really good structure.
Especially with him and Barbosa.
Yes. What was that stuff that got poured on Will? Does anyone want to inform me?
Animal dirt.
Oh no, why would it be? Someone put it in the comments. Tell me what that is. Shots?
I love how everything's so foggy. Here's another
Yes.
scene, famous scene from the ride.
Is it from the road?
Yeah, this from the ride.
You keep doing that forever. It's never going to move.
Sorry about that, folks.
That's all right. Wait, sorry for having. Of course, there are some issues with things. What if your foot touched that under the bed? I know that they did all in the old days.
I have no idea.
That would have hurt. It's terrifying. And it's where we get talk about who she wants to be with.
Maybe.
Is someone trying to call you, Joel?
No.
That's someone might be trying to call. No, oh, never mind. It's just mine. That is too bold.
Keeping those servants in line.
Yeah,
This is the 1700s here.
indeed it is.
All right. Okay, well, I'll just wait and see if he calls or texts.
Windla.
This is some good atmosphere.
Okay.
This movie really knows how to do a setting really well. The lighting's really good. The directing is just all around really, really good. I wonder where they shot on location at.
Some island, maybe.
That's a good question. I don't know if they'll know the making of this movie. And of course, here comes the Black Pearl.
This is a really good setup. I remember this. This is where the Kingdom Hearts game starts.
Yeah, except they show none of the smart, and they show no part of Elizabeth actually being somewhat smart.
We're just gonna complain about the Kingdom Hearts level, are we? We're just gonna complain about the Kingdom Hearts level of this movie, are we?
Oh, we made some good stuff. Ooh.
This is some pretty scary.
No, this is
stuff.
Yeah,
Here.
this is some scary scenery. How would you know? Do different cannons sound differently?
I don't know. Maybe some of them are bigger, other than they're smaller.
Never leaves any survivors, no survivors. Then where do the stories come from? I wonder.
That's a good line.
That is a good line.
Dun, 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 dun.
And the Dutchman's a lot more. The actual ship, the Dutchman's a lot more over the top looking than the Pearl. The Pearl is a lot more practical, but it's still a force to be reckoned with.
The Dutchman, I think, is supposed to be more magical than the Pearl.
Yeah, it is. Until later on 3.
Oh, that's a little cute.
Ooh,
baby.
that's scary. Ooh.
Here come the pirates. I think is this Disney's first PG-13 film?
It may very well be. Let me look. Keep talking to it.
Well, here come the two pirate Tweedles.
What are their names again?
I have no idea. That eye's kind of creepy though.
Yeah. When they keep bashing his eye up, that's the creepiest thing. Oh, that guy.
This is technically supposed to be from the ride as well.
Is it?
Yeah, the pirates looting and pillaging and
All right, let's see.
Oh, here comes the. Ooh.
Yep, the first PG-13 was Crystal Black Pearl.
Ooh, there we go.
So Crystal Bike Trolls for PG-13, and that show. Ooh, this pushes the bar of PG-13 a little bit.
Oh, definitely. I yeah, I think this definitely was not. It was to be fair. Black Cauldron almost got it. Wait, maybe not. What was Black Cauldron?
Let me look. Let me look that up again. I might be wrong. But you can't trust everything Google tells you.
No, wait.
Uh,
Black Cauldron wouldn't be PG-13 because that wasn't invented yet.
was it not invented?
No, I think that was invented like in the 80s.
Oh.
But look up Black Cauldron anyway. Ooh,
Oh.
that's a good shot. This is all very good shots right here.
Yeah, very, very good shots. And Joel and I are not the most keen people when it comes to shots, but this is some really good work. They come to kidnap you. You're the governor's daughter.
That makes sense.
That does make sense, even though
Did you find out what Black Cauldron was?
I'm looking. Uh, PG.
Okay, yeah, I think that was Disney's first PG film. It was so close to being an R though,
Huh.
because there were a few shots that like really scary.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh, wow. Of course, what do pirates have to do? They gotta grab booty.
ooh. Okay, that's a little fake.
Yeah, it is a little fake.
Oh well, I guess I can suspend my disbelief here a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you can also suspend your disbelief of the guy shooting the shot of the big cannon in the third movie. He goes flying into that hole.
I feel like the first movie kept things grounded, but
It did.
maybe I'll be wrong later, and we'll see something really over the top.
No, it's more grounded than the other movies can claim to be. Pop it.
Pop it. Come on, pop it.
Promise we won't hurt you. We haven't been trying to do that earlier. We'll find you, pop it. Oh, so it does call to them. Never mind. So that was the purpose of that earlier. I got you.
Okay.
I take my word back.
Yeah, that's how they were able to find it all. Like, I always got confused. Like, how do you find all those pieces of gold?
I guess it calls to you. Hello, pulpit. Pale. This is smart.
Indeed.
I wonder how much used this. I doubt this was really used in the.
The real world. I don't know.
Yeah.
Parlay is technically a real thing. Was this used in Kingdom Hearts? Parlay?
Yes, it was. It was used with Luxor.
That's right. Somebody made a good point about the Kingdom Hearts Pirates world. Isn't it just weird that you have Will Turner talking to Jack Sparrow, and then he said, like, you have to let Jack Sparrow go, and Sora, and Donald, and Goofy too. Like, it gets a little silly when you have to when you can't take it too seriously. You have live action Will Turner saying to let Donald and Goofy go
Yeah.
from these pirates with the tattoos and the.
To be fair, that world never that property never really meshed well with the idea of Kingdom Hearts again with.
Well, I totally want to use it though.
You could use that in a way if you. And they left Survivor.
I think the problem is it's live action and everything else is like animation based, or at least CGI animation based.
The strange thing is, Jack looks a lot more a lot more Disney based than the others do. Maybe that's just me.
Maybe. I think he's like more of a cartoon. I think that's.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Ooh, the moonlight.
And of course, another big setup for later.
Maybe it's because Jack's more of a cartoon than either person.
Yeah. Also, this dog appears in later
He's in all three films.
Yeah, which is really, really strange. Like the magical dog, except he doesn't talk.
I
No, I didn't. I think you see the pirate with the dreadlocks in the second one.
don't remember. I don't think so. I think
I think no, I think you see him.
there's a lot of people with dreadlocks.
He's that's true. You roll on that godforsaken island. Worry about your own fortunes, gentlemen.
That is technically mythologically true.
Yeah,
We just said about.
and that's a scary thing. So there is a curse. You know nothing of hell. That's a good line.
I'm enjoying this so far.
Too. I'm actually liking it just like I thought. Just like I remembered. Like it's a lot more layered than the other films.
I think it's just probably the most well thought out.
Yes, I would say three. I would say three is a lot more thought out than two was. But two, unfortunately, my problem with two is that
Padded?
it's padded and boring.
I think this had more of a story to tell.
Yes.
Here comes the.
I like how they shadow him out.
I love Barbosa.
I do too.
I think he's my favorite.
He's probably mine too. Oh.
He's like a gentleman's pirate.
Yes. And there's Jack.
Oh, that's right, the monkey. Or we forget that. Seeing him and Pete in Kingdom Hearts 2 always was weird.
Huh?
Seeing him and Pete together was always weird.
Yeah. Decline the. Means no. Now this is the most smart thing she does.
She got leverage.
Yeah. What you've been searching for, I reckon. Ooh.
She has a good
Payoff.
memory.
Good payoff.
Good memory too.
Did you? Yep. This is also cool. Ooh. This face that she makes.
It's like, yeah, I got you, pirates. I know what I'm doing.
Though it is stupid that she does not think to get her passions back to shore.
It's Tana. Bootstrap.
Bootstrap.
That comes back later.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I feel like that wasn't something they thought out.
Yeah.
To be fair, a lot of
Well-
the stuff with Will, I think, is more just reactionary to the second and third film.
Yeah. What is that noise?
What noise?
I have to put something on my end.
Okay, good. There goes the monkey. Got the monkey. Got the monkey. I love the hat.
Yeah, it's a great hat.
I like that hat. It's a good hat.
And see, this is the part. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good line.
Yeah. Welcome aboard the Black Pearl. So basically, she just.
No, I'm talking about the guidelines.
Yeah, that is a good line.
More like the code. It's more like guidelines
It's a pirate's life.
for him.
And you mean to tell me no good soul picked him up and put him somewhere
Well, it's kind of like we deal with our dead slowly in the 1700s.
Where do you propose we start? This is why Will is meant for Elizabeth, because Norrington's just like meh. Even though I think Norrington isn't legitimately a decent person.
You mean the Admiral?
Yeah,
I just call him the Admiral. He's not in Kingdom Hearts either.
he's mentioned in if you examine the cannons on top of Port Royal.
See, so many characters are missing out in that game.
Yeah. You're not a military man. You are not a sailor. You're a blacksmith. And, and of course, what rash action does he take? He gets a pirate.
Exactly.
Because when in doubt, get the pirate.
Exactly.
If you're in doubt, get a pirate. No, don't take that advice.
Yeah.
You, Star. I.
Yeah. Miss Green.
There's some great dialogue in this movie. You already know where it is. Or with that compass.
Exactly. Is the compass magical in this movie too?
Yes, it points to whatever you want most.
All right.
I think that's
Another thing I like about this film?
what.
There's not less wheeling and dealing. Like in the third film, everybody's betraying each other every 5 seconds.
What I kind of like that about those films, but did get tiring after a while. There's just enough of it in this film.
It gets more confusing if you ask me. Like, okay,
Yeah, it does.
you're betraying this person now, fine. Then okay, no, you're betraying this person now. You're back on this side. You're a good person. You're a bad person. I get confused.
To be fair, the third movie kind of drives that into the ground a bit too much.
Exactly. And Jack's all over the place in that film.
Yeah, until the last fight on the Dutchman, where he just said, "You planned on this." Yeah. What's your name? This is a lot more. Real than it is in the game. Good, strong name. No doubt named for your father, right? Yes.
I realized something. Will was like, how old was he when he got knocked out?
Huh?
How old do you think Will was when he and Elizabeth first met each other?
I would say he's either a 10. He's 8 10.
So are you telling me he doesn't remember his father being a pirate for 10 years at the age of 10?
Well, maybe he never knew his father.
But he was on the ship.
What do you mean?
Wasn't he on the ship
I don't think so.
when
Was he?
when he happened?
No, I think it was just his mother.
But
No, because I remember because in I know in Kingdom Hearts 2, Will says my father had this sent to me.
but
Yeah, he had the medallion sent to him, so I don't think he was with him on the ship.
oh, okay, maybe they attacked the merchant ship because they sensed the gold on it.
That's probably why.
Okay, that makes more sense. This reminds me
Would
of
this-
something from Clone Wars.
Would this actually work? Can someone tell me if this would really work?
You can't have air in your cup if you put it down. I've tried this in the bathtub before.
Can you do it?
I don't know if you can do it with like a big boat, but maybe.
I love when he says this is either madness or brilliant.
Or both.
Yeah.
There's that kid again.
Oh, they did use it. That's kind of cool. Gentlemen, stay calm. We're taking over the ship. 2 men taking over. How did they get them off the ship?
I
Oh, it's because
might be a few seconds behind you.
I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
That's back.
7.
That's Batman logic for you.
Yeah. So is that how did they get him off the? How did they get them off the ship?
They tossed him over, maybe.
Yeah, but didn't they have guns?
No, I don't know. Maybe they just didn't think it. Ah, look at that.
This is without a doubt the worst pirate I've ever seen. Now the plan here is smart. I just don't know how they get him off the boat or the ship, I should say. That smile's genuine too. That's what I meant to say earlier. The conversation when Jack tells when Will tells Jack his name is more genuine in this.
Here comes.
Now this is smart.
Well, they attack your ship, just take theirs. It's already pre-prepared and all ready to go.
Exactly.
And it's the fastest one, the Interceptor,
Yep.
which was stated in the earlier in the movie.
Yep. So good payoff. Like I said, nice job, idiot.
The British Empire.
Thank you for getting us ready to make way. We'd have a hard time by ourselves. There's some really good. They make use of the physics really well, whereas the other movies, it's kind of hard to take the physics seriously.
Now they say forget physics in the next.
Exactly.
Forget physics.
Who plays Norrington? I gotta find that out. I think I've seen him in other stuff. Oh, that's gotta be scary.
Ah. Look at him. He's just like, this is not a good day.
And he says, this has got to be the best part I've ever seen. And then he says, so it would seem.
I love the music, by the way.
Yeah, the music in this movie is really good.
Sorry.
Okay, no, I don't think I know him. I might know him from other stuff.
Oh, here we go. Here's some other stuff.
After she died, I came here looking for my father.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah. This is also a good scene.
Mm-hmm. He knew his father.
One of the few who knew him as William Turner. I was calling him Bootstrap or Bootstrap Bill. He does not look, and the actor they got to play his father in later movies does not look anything like Will.
No, he does not. They should have got that Orlando Bloom lookalike. There's a couple out there.
Yeah.
I forget the name, but there's one guy who looks just like Orlando Bloom.
It'd be me. You ignore the rules and think, oh, and I forgot this really pushes rated R because of Tortuga.
Oh, that's right.
I keep thinking Tortuga's coming up.
Oh, I would have loved to see that in Kingdom Hearts. Sora goes to Tortuga.
That would be hilarious.
I mean, in the manga, they kind of push it where Travis Town is kind of like a Tortuga-like place.
Really?
Yeah, there's like this one scene in the manga where Sora's in Travis Town and this, like, Tortuga-looking woman with, like, long nails and, like, definitely someone who drinks at night just comes up to Sora and kind of just, just wonders who he is, and Sora just kind of gets freaked out and runs away.
Wow. Anyway, back to the movie.
I tell you, read the manga, dude.
Right.
By the way, you
Tortuga?
need to do. Oh, I'm not there yet. I'm not in Tortuga.
No, he says Tortuga. The line Tortuga.
Oh, Tortuga. I'm not there. Now it's Tortuga. I think Tortuga is also based off the games. I mean, the movie. I mean, the ride.
What?
Tortuga is based off the ride.
Oh.
This is
It's a real place.
I mean, probably there's a place like this. But yeah, this is definitely our scene from the ride.
And like I said, this place pushes.
Well, in Pirates, here's a fun fact about Pirates, the original ride. There's a slave auction.
Oh, wow.
A woman's slave auction. I don't think that's just beer they're drinking.
It'll linger. That'll linger. Every time we're like, no man, I would ever feel unwanted. I love this. Scarlet. I'll try to deserve that.
Jack Sparrow loves his rum.
So, where is she? What? And he says, I may have deserved that.
Oh,
There's Gibbs.
yay, Gibbs. I love Gibbs.
Yeah.
I think he's my favorite character.
Yeah. Also, the logic they use for this is really good. You should know better than to make him away when he's sleeping. It's bad luck. Fortunately, I know how to come to that. The man who did the waking buys the man who was sleeping a drink. The man who was sleeping drinks it, of the same proposition for the man who did the waking. That'll about do it.
I wonder how they met each other. That's my question.
That's a good question. I would love to have known that. That was for the smell. Would you have a Tortuga, Joel?
No.
I think all they'd have is rum. I'm more of a tutti frutti guy.
Yeah, I don't think I would like the food.
I don't think so either. And I'm going to stop there before I say anything. I'm going to regret that. Just kidding, everybody. Also, the makeup they use is good, too.
Mm-hmm.
The Gibbs looks really good. Really does look like he's up in the pits. Good thing I'm not a fool.
Yeah.
Also, the little nods he gives to Will is hilarious. Mm-hmm. Like I said, this thing is on the interweave.
I'd be Gibbs in this situation. I wouldn't.
I probably would too.
No, I don't ever think they ever made Bootstrap Bill. I don't know. I always felt they could have done more with the whole why he's special.
Bootstrap?
Yeah. The blood of the Turners, I guess. The blood of the...
I forget why they made him special. It makes sense here. In the later movies, it's just so they can have a Turner.
Maybe.
So they can have his father. It makes sense here because they go through his whole backstory of why they need, because you know why they need Will.
They need his blood to stop the curse.
Yeah, and that's because Bootstrap jumped into the ocean. They tied him to a cannon and blasted him into the ocean. But they needed his blood. And of course they couldn't get him, so now they needed his son. Otherwise, he's stuck like that. He said, "Just say that." I said, "If that'd be the case, you'd be dining with the crew, and you'll be naked."
That's pushing it.
That's pushing it. And of course, she takes the obvious choice.
I'm sure the fan fiction was written about that line, though.
Oh God, I don't even know how that went.
I don't even want to know what the fan fiction for this movie's like.
That actually looks like. Ugh. I wonder how that food is.
I'm sure it's somewhat good. I'm kind of getting hungry.
No call to impress anyone. You must be hungry.
I'm hungry. Just looking
Oh
at
no. Yeah, go at it, Elizabeth. I think Keira Knightley was nominated for an Oscar in another movie. I forgot for what though. Was it The Imitation Game?
Maybe, I don't know. But is Keira Knightley in The Imitation Game?
Imitation Game?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know that movie.
Okay, you don't know.
I don't know.
Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, she was in Pride and Prejudice.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't even know what's wrong with that dress. It looks nice. I can't see those.
What's wrong with what dress?
The one Elizabeth's wearing.
I don't know. I don't say there's anything wrong with it. Why did you say that?
Well, I don't know. She didn't want to wear it, so there must be something wrong with it.
Well, it's from a pirate.
Just because it's from a pirate doesn't mean it has to be lewd.
Do you want to be wearing Okay, Joel. Let's go with this. If I kidnapped you, refused to give you food for a while, would you want to comply to my orders? You would have to, but would you want to?
That's a good point.
Exactly.
But then again, food is the ultimate motivator.
For any of you who don't know, Joel is a very simple-minded individual. He's a dictator at heart, but he's a simple-minded dictator.
Hey, I'm way more complex than that.
Now, I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you aren't.
Also, we're talking over some lore here about the curse
Yes.
story. Find it, we did. There'd be the chest
The chest.
inside the gold.
This is some good. This is also Gregory Rush is amazing here.
Oh, he's perfect.
He's great for Barbosa. You know what I might do tonight, Joel? I might go and watch the other movies.
Go ahead. I don't. Are they on? Do you have them on DVD?
Yeah, I have them on DVD. I might go and rewatch them.
We're gonna marathon Pirates. Good luck with that. Well, you have time.
Yeah, that's
That's
time.
all the pleasurable company in the world.
All right, see, it pushes the grounds a little bit. How great we were, but now we are consumed by it.
Sad too, because I would love all that to have a bunch of gold.
I would too, but would you not? Would you in a world where you couldn't taste food, not enjoy the pleasurable company?
Especially for the food, yes. Oh, there, now the monkey's cursed.
Well, the monkey's been cursed.
That's true.
And the blood repaid.
But why is it Turner's blood? That always confused me.
Because Bootstrap was part of their crew.
Oh, they all have to pay blood?
Yes, they took all the medallions.
Oh, that's right.
All the blood has to be repaid.
But wait, why does how can you pay blood if you turn into a skeleton? Do you not bleed?
Well, they still give blood.
Okay.
See, watch this. See?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's a scary scene.
Nah, this is pretty.
Well, it's kind of fake.
If you were a child, I can assume this being pretty scary.
In theaters, in the dark.
Yeah.
Now it looks kind of fake.
Yeah, but this hasn't aged well.
It's the early 2000s. See, again, that dress does not look as bad as I think she was making it out to be.
Oh, we've gone over this.
Oh, that's fake. That's a bad scene. Ooh, that's creepy.
Yeah. Some looks better than others. They do the Flash thing where they keep everything in the dark.
That's good.
Well, they kind of have to.
This is more TV silly.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
And we're about to get the scene where it made Kingdom Hearts 2 PG-13.
Yep.
Despite the fact that that's creepy.
Oh, there's some real scary imagery here. The moonlight shows us what we dread. Also, Gregory Rush is amazing here, as always.
Love his speech.
Yeah.
They recreated the scene in Kingdom Hearts 2, probably just for the marketing.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, to be fair.
Too long I've been starving to death and haven't died. I feel nothing. Not the wind on my face, nor the spray of the sea, or the warmth of a woman's flesh.
Pushing it.
Yeah.
Right here.
You guys start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
And here's the scene. Drinking the rum.
Yeah, that actually does look pretty good. That actually looks good. This is kind of funny. I'm a morbid bastard. What can I say?
Yep. Ooh, he's scared. I mean, I would be too.
I would be too. Imagine you just saw that. Imagine. Peace,
Now look at this. Now this is the crew.
Oh, it's that guy.
Oh, that guy's in all of them.
Yeah, he's great.
Is that the fourth
So
one?
this is your able-bodied crew.
Hey, this isn't good, able-bodied crew.
Yeah.
I see that little guy. Oh, and that guy with the parrot.
Mr. Cotton.
See,
Mr.
all these
Cotton.
characters who are not in the Kingdom Hearts game.
Yes, I would have loved to have had them in. And they want me to believe that only Sword, Donald, Goofy, Will, and Jack can man a ship by themselves. Sure. He's a mutual. Poor devil had his tongue cut out. Ooh.
Sora
First
manning a ship. It sinks in 5 seconds.
Mr. Cotton's parrot. Same question. Ow, winding yourselves. Let's see, we figure that means yes. Of course it does. That's right. Well, you proved they're mad.
Oh, here comes now. This character coming up never shows up again.
No, she does. Does she?
No, she's not in the next 2 movies.
I think she does. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, this is hilarious. I suppose you didn't deserve that one either. No, that one I deserved. You stole my boat, actually.
Yeah, she's not in the next 2 movies.
Oh, that sucks.
At least I don't think she is. And
Let me look. I'm gonna look that up.
I don't even know what her character's name is.
Hang on.
Oh, there goes the boat.
Oh, it's still there. Pirates of the Caribbean. Recurring pirates. They better have a recurring pirates list. Pentel and Rigetti are the 2 pirates that we were talking about earlier.
Okay. Wonder if some of this is model work.
That would be interesting. That'd be interesting to look up.
I don't know. I'm sure there's a behind the scenes thing of the Pirates movies. Maybe.
Probably.
I wonder how they did this. I guess like a set and they just like spray
Yeah,
water.
I would assume it would be a set and they had to do that. They had to do some of it. You should read how they did some of the stuff for Titanic. It's pretty scary what they did to pull off some of those shots.
Who directed this film?
Gore Verbinski. He's directed all of them, I think.
You see, I think they should have gotten different directors for the different films.
Yeah, that probably would have helped. It's the same case for the Mora. They needed more blood on this.
Yeah, that's why these films are kind of going downhill. Just the same guy.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if they got different directors, how the franchise could have gone out.
Her name is Anna Maria.
Is she in only this one?
Oh, it's Zoe Saldana. It's Zoe Saldana.
Oh, but is she in the other 2 movies?
No, she hasn't. It doesn't seem like it.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, I know that.
Isn't she in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. She's a good actress.
See, this is like another parallel to Kingdom Hearts. This is like the first one. It's the Passion Project, and before all the lore and stuff kind of just goes all over. Where everything goes all over the place.
Yeah.
It loses its focus.
No, I think Davy Jones is actually a imposing villain. Not as imposing as Barbossa, but still imposing.
Well, Barbossa had to fight him, so
that's true.
We have to team up with him. Ooh, I just forget if you. Okay, I was thinking that they're gonna pan out and show that the island is a skull.
Now, I'm gonna point out something. When I first heard this whole backstory for Dead Man Tell No Tales.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name for the new movie.
Oh, that's right.
That's kind of funny.
That's from the ride too. Dead Man Tell No Tales.
Yeah. This whole backstory for how Jack got off that island when he was marooned, I thought was the legit actual backstory, but it isn't.
It isn't?
No.
What is it? I forget.
You find out later. We'll talk about it when we get there.
Oh, that's right.
Isla de Muerta. They should have put in. I wish they put in more. Well, then again, there weren't many locations from this film, so there's that.
Isla de Muerta. Isla del Muerta is in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's true.
It's where the final boss fight is.
Nope. Well, technically, the final boss fight is in Port Royal.
No, it's not. It's in the first. It's
Dude,
the.
second visit.
Oh well, I counted the first visit.
They marooned Jack and left him to die. Not before. Because I thought the one thing I kept asking myself is how much that's hilarious. How much hair can one man have on his back to make rope?
I have no idea.
And of course it's impossible. I don't think you can. Now if someone's actually done that, don't even tell me. I don't even want to see that.
I love the way he tells the story.
Yeah, it's a great
He's like
fluffy
a
story.
he got a wise old face.
Yeah, he's the wisest of the pirates. Well, I'll tell you. He waited out in the shallows, waited 3 days and 3 nights until all manner of sea creatures came and claimed to his presence. On the 4th morning, he roped himself a couple of sea turtles and lashed them together and made him a raft. And Will asked the appropriate question. He roped,
Sea
and he says,
turtles.
and of course, what do you use for rope? Human hair from my back.
Yeah, okay, now that's a fake story.
Yeah. I was young and foolish, what can I say?
Mr. Tanner.
Keep to the code. Code.
The code.
Moreta. Is that French?
Yeah, no, it's Spanish.
Oh, is it Spanish? Yeah.
Isla.
What is
It's
it?
Isla del Muerto.
Yeah.
That's
You're right.
Spanish. This is the
Yeah.
Caribbean. This is Caribbean. This is
Yeah, that's true. That's
all
true.
Spanish controlled. Well,
Very true.
part from the British.
Why are they dumping all the gold there?
That's where it's supposed to go. Now, I'm curious.
No, I thought it was only the gold at chest.
I'm curious. Did they steal the gold, the big stuff, or is it just the little stuff that's cursed? The little.
I thought it was just the little stuff that was cursed.
Then what about all this big stuff like these cups and these jewels?
Yeah, that's what. That's what doesn't make any sense. Why not take all of that? If all of it is cursed, then please do tell me, people. Maybe I just missed it.
I don't know. I want it though. Well,
I want it too. I can make a living off that stuff.
there's a crab. Dead
Ooh,
guy.
that's pushing it. Well, then again, Last Crusade had stuff like that too. So. And the man who's behind is left behind. Good setup for later. No heroes among thieves, eh? You're well on your way to becoming one. Sprung a man from jail. Commandeered a ship out of the fleet. Sail with a buccaneer crew out of Tortuga. And you're completely obsessed with treasure. Good line. That's not true.
I just realized pirates, for all their hunt for treasure, have poor economic understanding. They should save some of that gold, invest in it. And they can have long-term economic growth in their bank accounts.
Joel, you forget one thing. They can just take it.
That's true.
Ha! I love how Joel's trying to get really economic on this.
Probably bad economical, but still. Would you follow Barbossa as your pirate leader?
Well, I would not follow him based on the whole crew. I'd probably get killed.
He seems like a charismatic kind of guy, though.
No, if he's charismatic, if I was roped in, yeah, I'd follow him.
Then again, I'd probably want to be with Jack, because I think my survival rate will probably go up.
Probably.
In a strange way.
Well, that's because Jack's a lot smarter.
Or just lucky.
Or just knows how to make a situation the best.
You know, wouldn't it be easier just to let them spill the blood and make them mortal again? Like, why not? Why go to all the trouble of just let them go uncursed? Then you can kill them. I feel like
because if you let them on, because if you
actually
let
no.
them get on,
Somebody said something really profound. I can't remember if it was Ian when he did his review or somebody who did the Kingdom Hearts commentary. Wouldn't it be better just to wait and do all the pillaging you want, then once you're done, then become mortal? You have a better advantage if you're immortal. Think about it. Wouldn't you want to be immortal? Get all your pillaging out, then you can. Then once you're done, then you can go back to being mortal and enjoy the food if you have all the treasure.
well, the issue is if you keep waiting, you lose the chance to get the blood, and of course, if they wait long enough, they'll never. Will could die, and they wouldn't even be able to get to become immortal again.
That's true, but
So it's a tough situation. There's advantages, but there's clear reasons for why they're doing it, in my opinion.
that's true.
That's a good shot.
Dan...
Nothing.
Ching.
Great shot. I heard with the Kingdom Hearts 2 version is the medallions in the chest are too big.
I don't think they show blood. Do they show blood?
They do.
Okay, maybe that's another reason. There's another reason it's PG-13.
Yeah.
They show blood more often in Kingdom Hearts 2. Riku's sword is sharp. It's a great scar.
Well, if you were to knock someone upside the head with Sora's Keyblade, you can very easily draw some blood. It's hilarious.
I love the way he rolls his eyes. Also, he should have been dead. Like, why does he get to live, and yet when Jack does the same thing, Barbossa dies?
You're questioning the logic, Joel.
Yes.
He was still immortal. Are you asking why he lives and Barbossa has to die? Yeah, well, I wish Barbossa lived. Ooh.
And you threw the dang coin.
That's the idiot. He's really an idiot there. No, and there's the guy they need. And this is technically the final place in the movie, technically. Well, not the final place, but it's where the final confrontation takes place.
Yeah, they should have ended it here. This is where the movie starts to get a little too long.
Yeah, this does get a little... It gets long here, and I agree with that.
We're... hour 14 minutes in.
Yeah. But there are some interesting stuff. There is some stuff we didn't know, especially Elizabeth and Jack being stranded on that island. It's kind of interesting.
I think they show the final place too early.
No, I think it's good setup. Good foreshadowing, I would say. It's kind of remembering. It's kind of like in X2 X-Men United when Wolverine goes to Alkali Lake at the beginning of the movie, and that's where the final confrontation takes place.
I never saw that movie, so I wouldn't know.
Except it's a little more layered in that regard.
I think X2 is shorter.
If it is not by much, I don't think. You're supposed to be dead, am I not?
Purley. Parley mo tomatito.
I think it'd be. Does he say what Goofy says instead of he says barley? Does he say barley?
I don't know. Does Goofy say parlay in Kingdom Hearts? I don't remember that level.
He mispronounces it.
I really gotta rewatch that world.
That would be the French.
Yeah.
And of course, the back.
Always blame the French. Always the French that are getting blamed for something.
No more pirates. Welcome aboard, Miss Elizabeth. Mr. Gibbs. Hey, boy, where's Jack? Jack Sparrow. He fell behind. Also, if you watch, and this is a little off topic, but if you've watched the secret ending of The World's End, Will and Elizabeth have a kid.
Mm. Oh yeah, I did.
How cheating off that island? You maroon me on that god-forsaken spit of land. You forgot one very important thing, mate. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
This is the equivalent of I'm Batman.
Exactly. Yeah, very good drop. That's a really good comparison.
Analogy?
Yes, very good analogy. So, girls. And of course, Jack knows how to bargain.
Yep, he's a wheeler and dealer.
Wheeler and dealer. That's great. That's what we need. I know whose blood you need. Oh, that's a good shot.
I wonder if that's a real ship.
Huh?
I wonder if that's a real ship.
That'd be interesting if it was.
Oh, look. I have an actual dictionary of the word parlay. Parlay. A discussion or conference, ESP1, between enemies over terms of truce or other matters. To have discussion, to talk. Yep. And that, folks, is your definition of the day.
There's more than one definition, but that's the one he uses for what he's saying.
Man, the tension between these two. I feel like someone just needs to go, just bang already.
You just said it. You said it, not me.
Exactly.
I'm sure there's fan fiction of it.
They don't kiss until the end of the movie, do they? Ooh.
No. I think I'm not sure.
And of course, these two have good chemistry.
Yeah, maybe that's why. I think that's why they expanded their roles in the next movie.
Yeah, because they do have really good chemistry.
I think it works.
It works a lot better than it was in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, your mic's going a little foggy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Not better?
That better. Yes.
I said it works a lot better than in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Everything's better than in Kingdom Hearts 2.
That's true. It was in your blood they needed. Or this scene is more traumatized than this and 2, but this is more heartfelt.
Right.
My blood.
Dramatic pose.
And the funny thing is, in 2, it's a lot more dramatic.
No, I'm talking about, clenching your fists and putting it near your head.
I know, but it's the way it's done in 2 is a lot more dramatic. I agree it's dramatic here, but man, will that thing stop whatever it is? What is that? Someone just signing off?
You want some breathers? Mm-hmm.
Also, Penelope Cruz is in the 4th movie.
Love the two how they just having conversation, trying to deal it out. Those apples look good.
They do look good. Also, it's sad that to go back to Kingdom Hearts 2. In Kingdom Hearts 2, you never see Day.
You know what? You're right. You don't see Day.
I hope if they ever do it, they actually do some Day. So actually do Day in the second world.
Those some day and night cycles.
Captain, we're coming up on that. That's a looking glass, right?
Yeah, that's a telescope.
Yeah. I said that's the attitude that you let to the Pearl.
I like how I didn't even bother to eat it.
Yeah.
Poor Apple.
Oh, that actually does look real. I wonder if actually it might be. No,
I don't know. Some of this could be actual ships.
I would love to see the actual behind the scenes of this.
I'm sure there might be on Google.
True, or the monkey behind the scenes thing on this,
Mm-hmm.
on the video at least. Tell them after they caught us.
The island.
Anna Maria's hitting it.
Now this is smart. Get rid of all the dead weight.
Yeah, there's some good real world strategy in this, and I really like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there's a leak. Oh wow,
Think some of these ships are CGI?
that's some good CGI. If it is, because the water's probably real, but I don't know. Hard to say. I bet there are going to be people that are just shouting at us saying, "Man, these people don't know good production design when they see it. It's obvious what they did here." We are not professionals, people, so don't take what we say with a grain of salt.
Oh, those are some big cannons.
Yeah, we're gonna need that.
I like how the fog is always behind the Black Pearl.
Yeah, it's a good effect. It was a good plan up until now. Look at the guns. Everything we have left. Will does. It's funny that Will does make.
It's his rum. It's his bravery liquor.
Oh, I forgot the infamous line in this movie.
What?
What's the rum gone? What everybody always quotes. Daft like Jack. That's a good line.
Mm-hmm.
Overload you into the cannons.
Hmm.
What is that? The guy from the? No, it's not.
Different guy.
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
What would happen if you were trying to grab? Oh.
Yeah, yikes.
This is captivating.
They're coming in.
What if the Black Pearl just rammed it? Because I'm sure the Black Pearl's a lot more steadier.
Har.
Now, the one thing I haven't, that
I
I
love
guess,
that line. Shot
stop
point.
blowing holes in my ship.
You were gonna say?
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, wow. Ugh.
You.
Oh. That's marbles.
That's
I had to do that pun. I'm sorry, people.
the eyeballs.
That's so balls. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
I love how Anna Maria at least acts like a pirate. I like pirates with at least a good sense of will.
Mm-hmm.
When do you ever think you'd ever be rooting for pirates?
Probably never.
Yeah. Now, is the pearl immortal itself, or do they actually have to fix it a lot of times?
I think the pearl's supposed to be magical.
At least until later on.
No, it's magical because didn't the Dutchman raise it?
Yeah. You're right. There's a whole backstory behind that, which I didn't know until recently. Kidding people, give me a break. That's a cool shot. Gregory Rush just standing there. Oh no, that's got to be scary. Being stuck there. I don't know what to say right now. All it is just a big battle.
I think some of these battle sequences go on too long.
This one goes a little too long, but it uses some good strategy. It's slow, but I think it warrants it.
Yard.
Of course, they shoot these people, but of course, that's not going to do them much good. So let's slow them down, I guess. Oh, they're going to blow it up. This is kind of funny. Thanks. Very well placed humor. Huh. Very big battle. Bloody empty.
It's the rum, man.
The room's got to be full.
Exactly.
Is the monkey in Kingdom Hearts 2?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Is Jack the Jack, I should say, is Jack in the game?
I don't know.
Where's the medallion? Wretch. Really? Now she just thinks of Will? I call bullshit on that. Actually, no. She's trying to do something, so my bad. Monkey. Now, how he gets out of this is pretty cool.
I forget how he gets out of it.
I forget too. Well, thank you, Jack. Well, not you. We need the monkey, Jack.
I love the way he does what he does with his eyes.
His mannerisms, like he really is a character, and the performance really adds to it. Just like
Oh,
I mean, just Johnny Depp, Gregory Rush, and Johnny Depp are truly the standouts. Oh, that's my Skype going on and off for things.
Oh yeah, the performance really is what makes the characters great.
Yeah, oh, that's gotta be scary. I would be dead by this time.
Same.
I would be dead.
Hurry up.
And there goes the interceptor. Ooh. Welcome back, Nets. Take advantage of the hospitality last time. It holds fair. You return the favor now.
Oh my.
Up, pushing the boundaries. Abasa. Something. Anything stupid.
Yeah, of course.
Like that. No one. He's no one.
Twice
I just
removed.
does amounts, and then he tries with this lovely singing so eunuch. Ooh. Just spitting up to one bootstrap bill.
No, he's not.
Yeah, really, no, he isn't. David Jones Locker, that's kind of set up.
Mr. Turner. I love the way he just says names.
Yes. I guess Sora Donald gave a replacement for the crew.
Exactly. See, faces like that just makes his character.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, yep.
Also, in the game, you have to fight the Heartless.
Yep. Walk the plank. Because, of course, in any power move, there's going to be a plank.
His best friend playing.
Use force to go free. Don't dare impugn me. Goes with your black heart. Oh, it's still warm. Oh, that's fine. Great, great dialogue.
For this movie, yes.
That's true. Are there any characters in here you think aren't good?
No, I enjoy everybody to some extent.
Yeah.
Jack.
That being the same island. That's probably what led to his demise. Is that he did the same exact island. Also, we're getting close to one where how he actually did get off that island. 2 hours and 30 minutes in, folks. If you've stuck along with us, we appreciate it.
Now I wonder how Kingdom Hearts could have worked with the pirates.
Huh?
I always wondered how could have Kingdom Hearts worked well with pirates.
I don't. Well, the other issue you have to think about with Kingdom Hearts 2, is we've seen certain pirates before with Neverland, and then we get the pirates and Pirates of the Caribbean. So it's a bit of a oddball.
I think it could work.
It probably could have. Wouldn't it be interesting to put them both to do a Neverland and a Pirates of the Caribbean thing in the same place? Wouldn't that be interesting to do?
That's what my series is gonna do because I'm not getting because I'm not taking away the villains. The villains are sticking together.
That's the second time I've had to watch the men sail away with my ship.
Make
That's a beautiful island.
good beachfront property.
Yeah. I mean, that's Johnny Depp's personal island. Because he does have one, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But you're Captain Jack Sparrow. You vanished from under the eyes of 7 agents at least.
They made half of that stuff up.
Exactly. And that's what we're about to find out. Last time. Ash. And yep, he borrowed the passage off from a couple of people. So, yeah, everybody from Norrington to thank for that. So that's it then. That's the secret. Grand Adventure of the Infamous Jack Sparrow.
Hey, that doesn't sound too bad.
That doesn't sound too bad. Welcome to the Caribbean Love.
And we're pushing again to the R soon.
Yeah.
You think people write fan fiction of what they did at night?
I don't even want to begin to think about if they did that or not. Because that means she might be impregnated with Little Sparrow. Though the one good line I have from the fourth movie is she says, I'm pregnant with a child. He says, no, you're not. She says, you were drunk. And he says, I've actually never been that drunk.
Oh yeah, I forgot it because she kept trying to find excuses.
Yeah. I would say Keira Knightley's a lot better than Penelope Cruz in that movie anyway. I'm sure Penelope Cruz is really good.
Yeah.
What a ship is. Really like Parvilius. It's freedom. This is actually a really good setup.
Oh yeah. I'm really enjoying this. This is a really good film, I think.
It is a really good film. Even it has its slow parts.
It's too long.
It's a bit too long, but most movies these days, we only have 45 minutes left. That's surprising.
Well, when you're watching it with a friend, I think it's easy to just go through.
Yeah, exactly. I had enough rum to. She and Jack have kissed once in the second film, right?
Yeah. I think Jack had kissed everybody at least once.
Even Will, and fan fiction.
No, maybe in the movie too.
And there we go. And there's a lie to Jack never being that drunk. And this is another smart thing that Elizabeth does. Oh, and here comes the infamous line that that everyone's going to talk about. No, not good. Stop. What are you doing? You burned up food, the shade, the rum. Yeah, the rum's gone. Where's the rum gone?
Exactly. You see, Jack's thinking smart here. The rum is more important. Yeah.
Exactly.
See, again, good set with the gun.
Yes, really good setup. Skype, will you shut up? And of course it worked.
Oh boy.
There'll be no living with her after this. The voice set is regrettable.
Yeah.
Jack using his honeyed words. If anybody knows where I got the term honeyed words from, please write that in the comments. If you don't, I will be most disappointed.
I don't
It's
know.
probably from.
I don't know where
It's
you
probably
got.
from. I know you won't know, but it's probably from many things. But I'm thinking of one thing in particular. I'll give you a hint from a game. As a wedding gift. She actually is smart in this. I won't lie.
She's devious.
She is devious. A wedding. I love weddings.
Mm. One of my favorite scenes from Pirates 4 is like when the battle between like the Spanish and the pirates and the British are gonna happen. And Jack kind of just goes in the middle, like, "Hey, instead of fighting, let's like sit back and take wages. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna lose?" That's a great scene.
Yeah. I haven't seen the fourth movie in years. I don't even know if I own the fourth movie.
I saw it in theaters.
I did too. That's the only time I ever saw it.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't go three. Oh, this is where you learn about Bootstrap, Joel.
Oh, cool.
We knew him.
We knew him. Yeah, we knew him. He was an honorable pirate.
Yep. He said we deserve to be cussed and remain cussed. But I can imagine I didn't sit too well with the captain. These two are probably. I would love to see these two together in something else.
They get their own spin-off film.
That would be kind of fun. We strap the cannon to Bootstrap's boots. Last we saw old Bill Turner, he was sinking into the cursing black oblivion of Davy Jones' locker. That's a great line.
And then we see Davy Jones next movie.
Yep. We learned we needed his blood to let the curse. That's what you call kind of ironic.
That we call ironic.
Huh. And now we approach the end of the movie, folks. We're getting there.
This is why I think that whole battle sequence was a bit unnecessary. We're just going back.
I would have shortened it. That's probably the weakest point in the movie. That battle sequence is a little. I'd say the second act is a little.
Second act blues.
Yeah. The first and third act is what really makes this movie fun.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. There's betrayal in here, but it all comes together.
Yeah.
In the third movie, it's a lot more.
Complicated.
Yeah, a lot more complicated.
I think this film has a better straightforward story.
Yes, it does. It's a lot more simple.
Right.
It's more concise, is what we're trying to say.
Exactly.
And not as many characters to keep track of. I mean, there's characters to keep track of, but nowhere near as many. Because then we get Tiadama, and then we get Davy Jones, Bootstrap, Sao Ang. What's the guy's name from
Beckett.
Beckett.
Beckett. Oh yeah, Beckett. That guy.
I keep forgetting about Beckett.
The first two films kind of.
It's not. Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Not
The first film kind of stands on its own. And
Yes.
the second two don't. It's sort of like the Star Wars effect, where you can watch New Hope by itself, but then Empire and Jedi kind of go more together.
Yes.
Although I don't think they had a trilogy in mind when they made this. Well, they probably thought this film was going to bomb or something.
Yeah. I would love to know. Well, they probably were really unsure about how this film was going to come out. I would have loved to know what the studio thought when this was coming down.
Well, this is the era of making movies based on Disney rides, and Haunted Mansion, I think, came out either after or before. I want to say after, but either way, that bombed because that's a bad film. Atmosphere is good though, but story wise, it was bad. I don't think there was any other ride-based films. I think this was the only one, and this is kind of the movie that somehow just sort of
Beat the
surprised
odds.
beat the odds and surprised everybody because just sort of just works in a weird way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a masterpiece, but it
Yeah, it's
works.
nowhere near a masterpiece.
But as
Like I
a
said, the second act is really clunky, but other than it's very well structured, well acted. Sounds really good. The music's great, and of course, the "He's a Pirate" song is fantastic.
well, this that's in term. Well, that just in terms of a movie. Oh, see, Jack's making the point. They should be immortal first.
Yeah,
See, Jack's making my point for me.
yeah. Oh, you meant in regards to this?
Yeah.
Well, he's taking. Well, yeah, he is doing that. That's the whole point. And that's when Will and them use it against them. They engage them in battle. This is you have to. This is great setup too. Yeah, you really have to watch this here because it comes back later.
You're right.
See, he does take something. See,
So now he's immortal. See, that's smart.
that's smart. You have planned this from the beginning. Ever since you learned my name. Yeah. I'll buy you the hat, a really big one. Oh, I forgot he's getting the pearl back.
Right.
Well, he gets it back, but give the orders. Take a walk. Great line.
I think there are actually pirate fleets. Some.
Yes, there were. I think the original Blackbeard in real life had a fleet of pirates, a fleet of pirate ships, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. Someone fact check me on that. I've read that on Wikipedia maybe once. This looks cool.
I forgot this was underwater. I think this was in the trailer.
It probably was. That looks really seamless too. That's gonna be cool to walk in the water.
Yeah, and not
So
die.
I'd love to know the physics of how that's possible, but then again, magic. So old fire. So they were in the horse instead of dresses. That's kind of great.
I love that face he just gives of.
Yeah. Like, oh
What?
man, you're insufferable.
Why did I get stuck with you? I wonder how they became friends.
That's a good question. I bet there's a.
Are they brothers or something?
No, I don't think they're brothers. They're kind of the idiots in the second and third movie.
They get more to do in the second and third movie.
Yes, they're more comic relief in those movies, so. The lighting in this is great.
And the atmosphere. And the costumes. I love the costumes.
Yeah, very, very good costume design. Production quality really stands out here. Skeletons
Well,
quality.
nobody suspects two ladies just rowing by themselves in the middle of nowhere.
Well, what do you think when you see two ladies in the middle of nowhere?
What are two ladies doing in the middle of nowhere? That's what I think.
Exactly, but you're gonna look at it and of course she's smart again.
Dum, dum, dum. Ooh.
Ooh, pushing the lines here.
Not that bad. Ooh. They're not showing like blood or anything.
Well, we're about to see some. What have you done? Woo. I feel like a fool. You look nice. Nice shot.
I think he was aiming for the head.
He probably was. He probably just missed.
See, I like the idea in Kingdom Hearts you can hurt these guys within the moonlight with the Keyblade.
Yeah, that is a good idea. That's the one good thing about that world is that they use the Keyblade as a bit of the
Mythology.
yes. See, well, I'm confused about why they don't take any of this treasure.
Maybe it is all cursed? I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know. They talk more about having to get the coins, but they don't talk about having to get like the crown, the big
Yeah,
thing.
so why not take any of this?
You could make
And dishonest men, you can trust to be dishonest. Honestly, it's the honest ones you have to watch out for because you never know, never predict when they're gonna do something incredibly stupid. That is an amazing line. I love that line. And of course, the fight begins.
remember this fight in Kingdom Hearts 2.
I do too. That. I'll say what you will about that world. That fight is a lot of fun.
It's hard.
It can be.
I thought it was hard. I always thought the world was hard, but that's just me.
Well, it's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
You're off the edge of the map, mate. Here there be monsters.
You know, I gotta admire how well consistent the characters are. Like, you see
Yeah.
the same characters throughout the same entire film.
And they never feel different. They never feel off.
Nope.
The recording's still going, right?
Better be. Yes.
Good. So I was about to say that's someone we need to check.
Monkey.
Oh, that looks like a good cake. That cake's too modern. Thinking I don't know what cakes look like in the olden days.
Like cakes?
I bet there's a whole, huh?
Like cakes? I don't know.
I bet there's a whole class dedicated to that. That cake made me hungry.
That scene at the beginning made me hungry.
Yeah. They literally just now noticed that. That's a little,
Iffy.
yeah.
Stirrook.
Are you saying Clarence Carter, Joel?
No, I'm saying Stirrook.
That's a Clarence Carter song, Stroking.
No.
Yeah, it is. That's a Clarence Carter song.
He's sighing.
Oh. Oh, Lord. That's like a
Oh, they took his wig. They took the wig. Ooh. Oh, look how he tried to avoid the moonlight. That's good.
Yeah.
Right until the right moment.
Yep. They can't beat me. He's like, really?
Really? Dude.
That's a really cool moment.
Step back, and go.
That's interesting. I wish they kept those lines in the game. Couldn't resist, mate.
I thought that was in the game.
It is, but the lines aren't.
Oh.
or at least the mouthing of it, but the actual lines themselves aren't. Also, he's a Pirates plate here, or was.
Ew.
Oh Lord. You outside, Joel?
No, that's just a plane. It's going over the house. There we
Oh Lord.
go. Ooh, they're stuck. Ooh.
Ooh.
Mm. Oop, up, oop.
Oh, that's great. The dialogue in this is so amazing. Locked in that battle until Judgment Day to the trumpets, or you could surrender.
Yeah. Gotta love how they are able to do the moonlight and then the skeletons and
Yeah, that's some really good editing and or some good effects.
mm-hmm.
Nice. Wait, did she knock them into pieces?
Yes.
See, why not just cut them all into pieces?
I think they can still be alive and even in pieces. That arm was moving.
That's true.
Important.
Any port in the storm. Calm right. Jack owes us the ship. It's the code to consider. Code? This is kind of set up for later, which is also really good.
Yeah.
Bloody pirates. Oh, I love the fact that the Black Pearl is still affected like that. Is that what's we're doing? They're stealing our ship. Bloody pirates. Stop Skype.
Keep going.
The good news is the thing that makes us keep working is that we keep going back to the Jack and Barbossa fighting.
Right.
The actual story progressing.
Yeah, self suffers a bit from Lord of the Rings syndrome. Some things are too long.
Yeah. We need to do commentaries on those movies. Speaking of which.
We will.
Oh boy, we will.
The extended editions.
I can do the extended edition because I have those.
So do I. Yeah. Ooh. See, there's that guy. He's been in throughout the entire movie.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's had any lines.
Nope, but he's just been a background
No,
character.
he does get one. He gets lines here. Ooh,
I just recognize the hat.
try or set.
Okay, that's good. That's clever.
That's a clever line. How's Jack going? Is it at the moment? Great sight. Ooh,
Ooh. Ooh, they're all stuck.
and here's the smartest thing that they could have done. Great transitions.
Ooh. Ooh. They just blew up a man.
Yep. And here is and here's the finishing point of the movie.
And a really good part.
Yes.
Dun. Oh, here's a good line that I'm glad they kept for the game too.
Yeah, I do too.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I feel.
God.
See, I'm glad they used that. See, because he said he didn't feel anything. Now he feels
Yeah.
something.
Now this is pushing him a little bit.
Where did he have the apple?
That's a good point.
Uh,
Oh, I'm glad they didn't show us what was in there. Like they did in Star Wars.
They didn't show us anything dirty in Star Wars.
Well, they showed us the two cut off arms from.
Oh, that's true. New Hope. That wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
They're aliens.
Joel!
It's movie logic that you can show alien limbs. Human limbs are what?
I apologize to any alien people we have offended.
Oh, see, another good callback.
Yeah, another.
I never realized how many good callbacks this movie has.
Yeah, it's really smart.
Mhm.
I feel for the governor because he gets nothing to do later on in the film. Sadly, they're about to do it. They're about to do it. Oh, see, is it not cursed?
I don't know.
What the hell?
Well, he's not keeping it, so he keeps throwing
Well,
it.
no, he acts like he's going to. Fiance will be wanting to know if you're safe. See? What the hell? If you were waiting for the opportune moment, that was it.
Jack Sparrow, the best wingman ever.
Yeah. I'll be obliged if you drop me off at my ship.
Okay, maybe it is just the medallion stuff. I don't. Okay,
Yes, it is just the medallion stuff.
Why? Why
What?
did you sell it? Why did you keep the coins? Logic movie breaking down here.
Whoa, wait
I'm confused.
Whoa, wait a minute. And then here's another great moment.
Dun, 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 dun.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, show some respect. And he's dressed like a Spaniard. Or Robin Hood, kind of.
He looks like Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Or like a musketeer. A musketeer's a better thing.
Yeah.
This is wrong. It's bound by the law.
As are we all.
Ah, yes. Good setup.
Ew.
Oh, it's them.
Sorry about that, folks.
And of course, where Will finally confesses. I should have told you every day from the moment I met you. I love you.
No, I just realized. I think that impersonating a Catholic bishop thing comes back in the fourth film.
Does it?
Yeah, because the main girl was a nun who was about to take her vow before Jack showed up.
Oh yeah.
The vows of celibacy.
I can't breathe.
Dun, 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 dun. But what? Oh, she's all better now. Ah,
That was a blacksmith.
oh yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Well,
This is technically an epilogue.
epilogue. Yes.
Oh, that's great. Oh, a lot of practicality in this movie.
Oh,
Ouch.
bam, wham. Thank you, ma'am.
That's great, Joel.
Ooh. Oh, they're surrounded. What's the point these things?
He's a good. Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah.
Throw your weapons. Yep, you just got rejected, Norrington.
Yep.
Feel sorry for him. Actually, no, I don't.
Yeah, rejection's hard.
That's true. Well, I'm actually feeling rather good about this. I think we've all arrived at a very special place.
Spiritually.
Grammatically. Grammatically.
Grammatically. Because Jack Sparrow knows
I
his
was waiting
grammar.
for you, mate. Know that. Elizabeth.
Aw.
Aw. Sorry.
I think he'll be okay.
Will. Nice hat. Friends,
There's this famous line. This is the day.
this is the day that you always remember as the day. He's nowhere to go but back to the news.
Yay.
And there's the Black Pearl.
Now it's a good ship.
Yep.
It didn't have the fog around it.
Yep. It's a good symbolism
Symbolism.
at its finest. For occasion, pursuing the right course demands an act of piracy. Piracy itself can be the right course. Mr. Turner? Kiss the girl, damn it. I'll accept these consequences.
Ah, I'm not kidding.
This is a beautiful sword.
They know what they're talking about.
Yep. Thank you. Norrington's in the second movie. I kept forgetting that, and the third. Right, Joel?
The governor?
No, Norrington, the admiral.
Yeah, he's in the second and third one. I always forget he's in the second one though.
I do too. It's because he doesn't look like he does here. He's a drunk in the second.
Yeah. Here we go. Finally.
Finally, about dang time.
Exactly.
Governor's like, man, about damn time.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
And now,
He. I'm glad for the most part they kept most of Jack's crew.
yes, I am
At
too.
least the main ones. They change around like the grunts.
Yeah. To keep to the code. We figured they were more actual god. That's a great callback.
Love it.
Captain Sparrow. Black Pearl is yours.
Dun. Yeah.
Yeah, stroke that wheel.
Stroke that wheel. Stroke that wheel. Stroke that wheel. Stroke that wheel.
On deck, you Scanless Dogs. Head to the process.
Now for the adventure to continue.
Yep.
To bring me
Now
that.
bring me Horizon. And
Yeah,
that's our movie.
that was Pirates. What did we think of it?
It holds up really well from what I remember.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
I feel like there were some moments that got a little too long, kind of like let's wrap it up. But yeah, I had fun with that one.
I did too, and I want you to know that we had no preconceived notions of doing this. We just had nothing to do and just thought, hey, let's do this, and it actually turned out to be really good.
Especially considering I didn't watch it beforehand.
Same here.
So yeah, and hopefully we can do more Pirates films in the future.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. So until next time, I'm JID123.
And I'm Neurocall telling you it's a pirate's life for me.
Drink up me hearty yo ho.